Yenko tien in command pay.
Peace FM.
Yanto so. Meza wedu.
Kwame.
Martin.
Yenua.
Boko de.
Yesu adom.
MC hu afiafi.
Bibisa.
Hu be afini. Wo hye boso koye adwuma na. Wo ye adwuma kakra na wi abesan aba.
Sa pepe.
Na wa be boye nkomo se eja. Now two betu ni baby audi kuni. Nini ekeke ka ho but me fear say na me bisa me say no your press conference. We are central for shame we dey sem bebre tudwa. But answer na ye be call no so no. GETFund dey say here ni say GETFund. But we bisa say as administrator of the GETFund dey there.
Kwame, medical chia wetie for any wahwe for ewo Facebook.
Yeah.
Na GETFund Ghana acronym for Ghana Education Trust Fund.
Ghana Education Trust Fund.
GETFund an act Parliament and a set Act 581 Act 2000. Na nebutaya ne se almost supplementary funding for education. Almost support to the Ministry of Education. Supplementary funding. Edema all levels of education. That is basic, motor one, secondary, infantry, and tertiary university. No, and we no almost support to other agencies are a work ministry. Also no National Council for Tertiary Education. Also no a support to faculty development. Almost support to in that aspect and a scholarship for the tertiary aspect. No?
Okay.
And we also no. You support to student loan trust, Emma Omuma students loan, and a scholarship secretariat, and so on also supplementary funding for scholarship. Basically, me bono fa weni eniema omuye. Na meka so esisu say a 2000 and a year act, the act was passed by Parliament. August but actually 2000. Operationalization, it was in 2001 and almost 30 years. And His Excellency ex-President Kokrokoo and started GETFund.
Even though say 2000 August 2000 and Parliament emom tumi so munyadwuma. Inti Act 581.
Act 581.
Na sa Act 581 a kire bia mo benya musika free.
That's why.
E free him.
Historically, 2.5% of VAT proceeds.
Yeah.
But it was changed about the year 2.5 straight levy in the year 2018.
And you saying straight away, BBR, your GETFund levy womb. To send your NHI, DNA, Adina. Okay, great. 80 Muya Sanya Maina, no Musika Bam, you did some of the Yama Bebre. And now your press conference. Which are my highlights? Apo and Semibia Mokamo press conference.
Press conference, started if ye try any call back, saying that you're to GETFund.
In
the year with the new administration in the year 2017 when we took over ye can eniema fa ye beto ye and the challenges nearby ye can measures are ye put into place roughly about 6 measures and ye put into place sa measures now ye put into place the outcome ye can who answer and ye can't outcome ye share the impact that is the outcome the way forward ye share in the future na ye dia to akwan mu. That is basically the the team, the 4 areas are make a handsome.
Churchim mobile net saying ane with theme ne nyama mokase mobile.
Kwame, I me kai 2017 emra His Excellency Emma akwenya se ema mesom oman no. Me kai ade bia o ka kire yen say ye kwa yen try say problem bi e wo ho no yen konko fix the problem no. Enye eniema asisi sa time no ebia the difficulties in here because we saw say the economy no na enye no interested in but one point and say yanko na yanko yanfa results na embra meka say me ne me panyi me immediate ide board chairman but mini minister bi aye adwuma aye honorable Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ne sena otini paase aye ade ba ko a eboaye ema at the end you know the outcomes you know are very very great. Now before I get to that level no like I say na meka transition team of education no ansana yema me akwenya amami ababe GETFund no and directly no I was responsible for GETFund activities no na transition report on the buy from GETFund na eka twitwi dia na wo GETFund na ebro margin so it was 834 million and as far back as 2014 IPCZ was raised in 2014 contractors are near the omoka aside that no so no na adwuma omodi omsaka yenwie no so no na no so about 2.7 billion and only your commitment intina obroni beka say liabilities a kai da ho no na the 834 million 834 million and now say da kosu ni nyina no obi awie na adwuma no so de ne ka ba beto enti se me fa so nya 834 million kura tu akura na ne da wani mi no kura mpo ne eso sa time no me hwa me say na eden na me di me ho aba betumi obeba me office every day not less than 70 people and ana eba ho contractors obia oba bedan ne ka ena ye the new administrator aba into omo pese omo ba be hunu na omo ka mo asem kire no na de bia me sorry a ase edu time bi me hu say asa wote ho a adekro na every day happen enra me kan ewo baby e de kire say there was a time medical doctor bi eba ho and 65-year-old medical doctor obaya ena ubunko todwe and then he started crying. Now so, oh, penny say the then our baby bunko todwe wo manim no starting asem or te say ye ma contract enu ubika just oh ko GETFund ko kona koko jibi no koye no koko ye ni sika anko de ye ni medical practices ni no de koko rem afi edusi ye babita because also omo promises we there election time yenya nintam na mo ma meji musika kwame contracts are now more award at one exceed budget no much as me dream ho a mente ase and GETFund projects no senate ne say metiwo sesia no metimi ama financial clearance no bi di ama any projects ne say anka projects na anka yeba ababe yes oyeye say we num ye say ya kano an ye betimi aye ni bebre but I say GETFund ye ma mobilization inti se kwame wono ma mu adwuma okwa no akwe edu time a metua woka na hon me be impact and what happens say a lot of contractors ni ama wo adwuma o ma ye adwuma anso no sika poti na na esi editua no na sika ni ho njana ne ma contract kwame eno ne eniema bi a meka cho se me twa mani kwa akire na asefem projects were awarded far above the contract budget no na send na contract no say dey man na no so another problem because say GETFund ankasa na no yema contract near yes yema financial clearance na agencies ni institutions aye on behalf of GETFund into your Ministry of Education omoma contract your regional coordinating councils normal contract and your MMD D is no so no omoma contract enu achi no through NCT that is the tertiary level
National Council for Tertiary
almost no IMA contract at their levels universities any polytechnics any technical universities
GETFund
GETFund
now clearance
that wasn't the what was used in the past into me say school back on girls dormitory yes you are say get true GETFund any regional coordinating council nisi na ministry so asankwa kusi in the books there is no reconciliation it is at the time of payment any you say yesi we ha ni yesi we ha ebi wo ha ni hu hia because school no chiro letter e dey by GETFund and I GETFund for ehwede ma and no chiro the same letter no copy ebia Ministry of Education and a Ministry of Education for also there was lack of coordination between the funding agency and GETFund and any the agencies
now my sort out coordination
sapepe and those were one of the measures your chiro letter they call all the agencies any omami bubo say without financial clearance from GETFund ubi eni ubetimi ayesa
okay
and on the first thing and at tertiary the universities almost na almost what normal almost style be a normal day say VC way na beba or a flagship project or start here na for froba or so we dey na metwaso no so aye ne dey meanwhile so sika krona na ye dey sa into so call universities now you see a lot of projects here complete here into almost ne ka kire o me say a free sa time no kono obi any who say oye new project almost complete all their old projects and sana yamomo akwenya say omonye new project it is actually no any there was sanity in the system
how about oka sanity in the system now how about contractors are near diomoka metrium
kwame sapepepe na yeba ene na ete metimi aka say 834 million na yebeto ye no every 2014 no metua Ghana ye che projects no ye ne say old me name board all projects no ye hedge ne ye fa no into me fancy basket fufrum na new project ne de ye nya ne say project bi e baby an e se hu se ni sika e wo ho nti e honom no ne ye ne say se start project bi ana ni amon go ahead na meka ama say contractors obetimi afro oma on be ka kiro say every 2017 projects na de ma ne de oba ya ma 2 to 6 weeks kwame to be frank averagely would be so on be ka kiro say na 10 days e ba be do GETFund before COVID me mad kunti America say before COVID na ode project be about actually 21 days there about you get your money and then you go kwame you bin see ewo GETFund any Ghana
as we speak today
no metro adkuntia asesa kakra
yeah na maybe okay to us yeah
after COVID e buy me we so ameka old projects no
exactly.
After COVID buy what happened is ye maye eto ye jumanum sa 3 weeks lockdown every day about 60 IPCs interim payments certificate of labor budget and a GETFund for 3 weeks yankwa ejuma into 6 days.
That's a huge backlog.
Huge backlog. You really na ye buy because of social distancing say your workforce na nkese se omobani ye san chemu say na ejuma na ye inti ade a ye de bosome be ya ɛbɛyɛ sɛn ɛbɛkɔ bɛyɛ busumi mienu nti na asesa yɛyi no koraa the way a yɛyɛ nti na which means untimi ntua ne sɛn na before COVID no the other factor nso ɛbaa ne sɛ yɛsika nyam no mu nso no ɛno nso no after COVID no ɛno nso ethical form
na sɛ COVID yɛ da so mo sina ka after COVID to send
yɛ sɛ me ka sɛ after lockdown after lockdown
COVID dey da so ho pa
sorry after lockdown no you know so no etiba form kakra because of the inflows na heaven ɛno na affect no but yɛbɛsensi yɛda dem
contractor bi ani ho a from efitete answer na more ban betimi abeka sɛ modern ka
ebi betimi aka
ade na muntuom ka
ɛnyɛ si ntuom ka kwa me ka say yɛtua old contractors no as far back as 2014 yɛtua ba besi 2019 December
nti why na nisika akam
omu free 2020 ebe payment no omu na yɛntua old contract na omu so no ye ne batch payment.
Okay.
Ye start here January to June. The last payment that I did, it was from July up to December. Wholesale payment in year will be so sure a kadada no about 94%, 96% has been paid. Just some small group will be omne the yan court enti asem wo court a untimi ntua enti ono no betimi aka che o say den yentua aneka but aside enu krampo no se wo matiase because wo mkrofo nyina agi wo musika wo matiase say yemfem free court niema meka no wo fi enti out of court settlement ene yeye for those contractors say nya saade a ne kebetimi aka say metua contractor bia ka ababisi old ones na ababisi December 2019.
Yeka old contractors and old projects kana adie ba kwa ye de ba amanyo semwa ye de abomo sobone say abandoned projects be mobile mbeto ya abandoned na so predecessor no fi ase no moja projects no ha monya wo hwe
kwame
mo abandoned projects status no to say
kwame
yes sir
me canons me refi but meta about you know
sure
there were IPCs interim payment certificate be a GETFund that there were no contract documents.
Really?
Only contract document for those ones and also no so only contract document anya di ebetua enti eno nso ewo ho
only contract documents enti
kwame
to me ben adekwa ye
kwame asif say me minimum say you know eno answer o ka jeb so mi school bi a me call ye yi bi o me so kona kusi no anu ni DC no aka churu say kona kusi
na kusi sa no
say no anu no sa na esi ye
how
kwame me say eno an sa na esi ye
say aban adwuma ye de
me say sa na esi ye enti besi ne omufa contract document contract document bi ama GETFund.
I see.
Me we are measure the value what say you know.
Enti abandoned projects assembly e ka no.
Kwame na me enko abandoned projects assembly e ka no. So Osha GETFund the act you know from 2001 na ye started you know. Yeah, the projects be free. GOG, Government of Ghana, Edema GETFund, inherit project. But that time no more pay ska year. But surprisingly, Emra abayin SSI you know. And projects, abandoned projects, whether you know. Make me my example. Project BT say Legon. Theater. Is it
School of
Performing Arts.
Professor Yekuma Kanwa sir.
It was awarded in 2005.
Peace FM.
It was awarded when?
2005. Kwame.
15 years ago.
2005. Kwame, that time in that project, the price was 1.8 million Ghana cedis. See, I make us say project, 16 million Ghana cedis. The value now.
I didn't know 2005 based na yen
because abanda dani ye na dwen say on financer enka Me ma another example ewo Kumasi University College of Education Winneba Kumasi campus.
Yeah.
There's a structure being so while. The contract value was 8 million. Sisi America say 58 million.
8 million what year?
And also almost starting 2008 and then 2020 Ghana. Na adie ba kwa edi ye nya ewo ye projects mu no e adie bi e friend fluctuation, contract fluctuation. Building and Road Research Institute for almost CSIR aye research actually say averagely no Ghana obi be we any projects no it is between 40 to 70% of the cost eba beka additional cost
currency stabilization
40 to 50% eba beka
and I mean besides the inflation
is an and a driver fluctuation enti se wo jai adwuma to ho a ni sunsan so no ebekwa and even in the public sector no crampo the west this is true Ghana here the real estate for near you for nyina ka ho ne nya sa value but the numbers are even higher than me catch with so work percentage you will see say a cost of chance so this is what happened in the past etiyen ye ba ye ba be fa you know akunya no and ye say that fluctuation component you know as see minimize it ye be ni zero yepe enti how then do we build yam build it to set sabi ye papa no say no musi down in the past so onya sika bia no or the blog bia akwakoto onya sia no the akoko obeko pension no awie no the niti akwakotum that is how ye see ye dan wo Ghana but in the public sector enya sa na esi adan na me wo business background
okay
enti everything I see it in the business perspective. In the business, I'll be thinking about profit. But in the public sector, no, your profit ain't matter, papa. If we are non-profit agency, but next option say how I obey or cost, obey so that you can do more. So your profit lies in the more that you can do. And what happens, and I say, there was the Kaiser time and vice president, election. Of course, say 3 unit classroom block, MTN for see say, when see say that price comparison. Into me, ma, and bit nasi, it rationalize your price, no value for money, and you price ye di besisi. Kwame, me we are the Yabeka chart bi you compare 3 years down the lane, the cost yen YDC GETFund say YDC any 3 years I trim that cost comparative Yabeka ho asem. Enti sa ade na you put into place no. Ebe den we sidan uma inflation fluctuation imam because it's about if you see the lower side no cry you use 40% e Ghana nti ne hu ye ne say one ye the contractors for car e be den ye tua contractors for ne car so kwame wo hwe 834 na GETFund every year be sika e ba ye ho about 1 billion Ghana cedis nti so wo the contractors for car 834 assuming say scanner beba no would tua contractors for a crab
there's a won't mean get projects be
it means that for the next 4-5 years scanner beba ni na because maka your commitment just we and so na so tua into the and commitment no crampo has an inflation fluctuation aspect of it into emre no kwa nim ni nyina no na sai sika 2.7 na and also no into bi ba beka ho and what it means that for 5 years, Uncle Anonsa and Kebe for the arms, near see to our contractors for car, and Kiyin to me in your shade. Into Honomono, Namekai and a catch and say, yeah, mamma, fix it. Yea, now have a minister, just say, or won him, dear, was an intimini susu hono, and ye try near fadrin say. Young conko pesica, infemra. Ye ko pesca any securitization na, and hoba semna, a month for started twisting, you know. And securitization, you know, ye say ye koji 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. The whole thing is that there was a huge infrastructure deficit. And Chen Crampo and Omia said, yeah, then free SHS. But say, and yeah, as I'm not as I ding, I ding. As I'm not as I ding. Inti, mediba 2 board in any and a board and so approve, we say, young Connie and Coco Farmer. Now, make I say, the argument that I made at the board and then at cabinet, and they say, you just have 40% of the fluctuation component now. See a kobobisia ekrampo diba, and then we pay 20% as interest. So now yet to be real within the specified time, near to 0% of fluctuation. We make a savings of what? 20%. Yeah. And that was the base. On the other hand, contractors now you do because it was social impact. Me say there was a contractor who came out by my office. O collapse here. Emi had need to tax me no konyaho. During that time, minimum contractors are on my baho ababedan ye car bebre efrim. It had a very wide enna banks bebre wa. Almost no abo besia ama contractors no almost de den affect you. Enti sani me nyina na say no, we don't have to sit down and then yebe collapse GETFund.
Yeah.
Enti ekoji says can edibent so be catch say GETFund akwakoji sika bi asika no ye de GETFund akwakosi awowa ni nchema na ye kwakoji no krampo ya anye ene 1.5 ni nyina na ye see egu ye ni see egu ni saying in 3 tranches. The first tranche no majority of the amount eco free SHS na ya tertiary ongoing projects na so omenye ni yama omubi na basic no so no yama omubi into the first tranche no 500 million and ye de to ho CM5 nko yamfa de yenfantua ye kadada no aside that no so do kwame ye ni say sika na ye koje no percentage bi and ye di tua ekan between 40 to 60% and ye di tua ekan until we are left with some percentage be about 40% and no ye de be ye day to day infrastructure. GETFund and Kasano about 80 to 90% of Sikano ye the infrastructure. If infrastructure deficit in a woman, projects are ye bet me the next 10 years. Ye kofa e de ba ene near within a year or 2. Ye bet me use projects and now. Ye bet me accure ye bet me accure the deficit no. So and one other aspect, Kramboni say we are making savings based on fluctuation because one price kwan e koso with the public sector and there was sort of cry. If you have mama example of Legon what they calculated the percentage
say Legondian Moyende, School of Performing Arts for Moyende.
School of Performing Arts,
almost theater Mbende, and then you kind about University of Education Kumasi campus.
No, you will move 2 tranches. The first tranche, for secondary.
Yeah.
For the secondary education, the 500 million Ukrakwame, Yensanka ni $500 million CD equivalent today. Yensanka ni we started with a loan, but it's now changed to a bond so that we can get more. In 3 tranches. The second tranche, and a year university. Before there, enti sana ye secondary school no ya infrastructure ni yetimi aye ni bebre no. The next phase almost no almost no ye the sim no so you see massive improvement ho. That is how the plan is.
Enti omunya botre bedrum so.
Anya so omunya eduom so krampo awie.
Peace 104.3 and Ora Richard Boedu Administrator Ghana Education Trust Fund the entire friend GETFund and I in the Nutrition Commando Pay program here fan live or Hello FM Kumasi Rock FM or Takra there and affiliate stations across Ghana. Where you be the trim or say me misal say there's a GETFund project going on at St. Margaret Mary Sectec. Dan Suman. Now contract and if he said 2014. Up to now, my
Kwame.
Nana Kufina the basic contract 2014.
Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Mo fidie so my news but UTV.
Yeah.
There was I think something Kwame Nyamiche and a program or news item no. Yama all the GETFund and award the contract in a year award ministry and I say regional coordinating council was secondary. The circular they are say we a headmaster now school no one will say contract be ejatwa first yam say yentia get from for and what I did is me started it all pages news graphic any times and I'm started publishing contractors are yet to omoka and then also no omo ba eba be patch I say well nim say ye dedeka into years ana ye ho kire yen I had to expose contractors are yet to omoka in the system. The circular na call yen yes say ye to contractors for nyina e wo Ghana e ka ababesi December 2019 into obi ani ho a obetima aka chem say yentu aneka into the project was abandoned
ebi mo patch say yentu omoka for various reasons, including one, yes, will be says you only NDC for contractors. Oh, Kwame. And I say, your contract under NDC. Kwame. In Tiomoka, a be super patches, and I can say, Bia, when he said documentation will say, Dio. Inti, I don't know, we are no say.
Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Machiro say, Metia contract a batch payment to Koran and ye. Tis all about GETFund, and maybe once on Babija, no more picture. Ye 20 pabe 850. Ye Tiomka. Medical catch was a ye chair at the end into 2. Ye woma ye manage womo based on besia ye bebo near the abetua omoka no ene ye womo so ane manage won based on ejuma ye baba ye ne de ya peni sika 20 because from 2017 up to date no no ye contract that ye manage based on the budget. But those are now what passed and any baba no crampo no my catch say ye free as far back as 2014 about 2019 and to be catch say o ye NDC ni ye ntuaneka up to 20 we are in arrears by the time I'm here press statement no now it was in July and no tua babesi June and number 2 BC December. Omoni ye batch payment batch into the next batch of contractors here baby tiane. About January to June 2020.
January to June
2020. And yansha party colors batch payment in ye. It will be
well, over to you. I'll say anya party colors batch payment. E-blocks at the same
Kwame na say manyofu ada say he is almost the politics be ba niema bi say me ya na hakakra because say yanye ya dwen say contracts a ye ba beto ye no ye twa bia mu na ye ba ye nso no contract bia ni ho a ya ka che say ye nye. Unlike 2009 contract 2008 we are using their own consultant yempam consultant biya yentwa contract ebiem those ones are normal starting you know and you trust say omumputu a hold to na budget matter and no crampo no secondary schools ni nyina no the I reverse ama nyina no ye tu obi aka ewo obi a oyin ya mon go ahead to go and then complete long time the e-blocks no Kwame
yes
all the e-blocks no ya with the exception of 33 a ministry policy 33 no were projects that were below 30%. and 30% of completion, and we put to hold on those projects now with a very good reason. The reason being that projects now with the e-blocks now, coming unim Bakubi wo a year about Adjusafo constituency Domi Kwabenya I oversubscribe. Yasan ko see additional classroom blocks aka e-blocks no. But surprisingly, some of the e-blocks were located in places unya the numbers no. Enti ena e-blocks na kasa and the design also no a bit when we say na da anything no. Kwame wadwen was da ye be painting no ye be ne den. It was painted. It was painted, but no, the die be painted. I no cramp with the by the by. But now me person me catch on say the e-blocks ne yaba ababe twaso into be catch us abandon e-blocks and no correct. And the e-blocks the statistics that I have at GETFund no the same. Between 2015 to 2016 e-blocks where they made the World Bank for the non so back home. Why? Some Osha between 2015 to 2016 per the records and we say and enemy generatory record, it has been presented to Parliament over and over again. Now emu 29 and a near we yaba 29 they break up in the World Bank for the year 7 and I GETFund for the non-sponsor 22. Over between 2017 to 2019, World Bank for year 14 aka and I GETFund for so year 13. 10 years e-blocks ya abandon. So okona okokoshe those between 80 to 99. Kwame yaka say project year between 80 to 99. That is a year we are nessa. And no so no GETFund for 9 a year ongoing projects a go so a year. Between 30 to 70, 24. Between 0 to 29, that is obi okra or more on two form. And on 33. So 33 no, and omo put two on hold. Hold now omo put two on. The whole thing is there are some of them are for no. Kwame, so one tobas one. She said drobonso. Drobonso for instance. So one tobas is be to ama the next available town we go to the left. Any the next available town we go to the right, So I'm vicinity one talk two buses. I'm young for one bar. There's no way as a school no. Umbenya
but me sabi 0 to 30 and 0 to 29 I'll see you hold on. Also mobilization. Ain't he say contractor kwaji bosin obere?
Kwame, and only asem no. GETFund projects are yema mobilization.
Ain't it so no the start here? Surprisingly
for the e-blocks they were giving mobilization. The e-blocks because of it wasn't awarded at our time. Yema mobilization. E-blocks majority of them got mobilization. And to be able to say we no 0 to 29 phases. The first phase was 5. That was the experimental one 5 and year 45. And to get it to the latter part of 2016, and year another 51. And 51, because of say about one econo, ye two abana, ebi who say adane a lot of them ye waje say nesadia omoshe. And about this 33 Americans they fall within that bracket, Majority of them site kuranu munsi yo, and as a tranches no my. And ye single out the 33 because of the peculiar nature of them and yes idea from the ministry it is a policy coming to GETFund say we don't need to go to the 4 floors we can do 3 floors or 2 floors and then near your dormitory near your teacher quarters near your way for them now instead of it being a day school based on where it is not your put to hold on and we second phase that will be done with the loan facility
well Yenira Richard Boydu, administrator, GETFund, and a teaching comma, Waha Anope. Now, Rob Boydu, Inti St. Margaret Mary Secondary Technical School down Suma for almost say contracted fee site 2014. What should they do?
Well, there has been a circular saying an Americano. There has been a circular saying we want to involve the stakeholders in whatever we do. Until now, no, who secondary school, who your principal, who your vice chancellor, now feels a project be or it has been abandoned. With the universities in Ukraine, the Oman or Moye, any tertiary Oman or my award. Secondary school be when will be beside. The first place in the regional coordinating council Eben will change the ministry and to go to the regional coordinating council and then check. Say Macadros to your contractor be a cow. You don't need somebody to come and tell you say or say 2014 in Trianeka.
Contractor from Mutie say and yes, Anatia, or they send the message, may you dear from. Na yen because me mpesa de beka so obi se yentua meka oteha GETFund administrator ni mu oteha etubeti do message about 0244 844 488 0244 844 488 GETFund penimopa Richard Boydu ewa anope Richard na okasemiti
kwame me da say eti omonko regional coordinating council no monko sa contractor and ya award do regional coordinating council na regional coordinating council no omo enhwe kwan a ombesari award yen GETFund for you need the power to do that
enti mo de mo ma contract kura
dabi GETFund yen ne ma ye tuaka but won so ni pa ko no obeba no be GETFund for project bi wa say na GETFund for munye na munwie emayen. But it is rather the awarding agency na body no.
Ministry of Education.
Ministry of Education.
NCT. How about YEA? Almost
that be YEA there support to another line. But sa body here make omuma contract on behalf of GETFund.
Inti se obi kwaje contractor. Awarding agency say making sure say consultants ni bibia ehwe ho adwumaye. And sana GETFund abituaka. So I don't know, it's good say you clear side because we have the impression say GETFund ma contract.
Come and sir. Any ma contract. Any GETFund ne ma contract. Yema financial clear. It is a funding agency. Yema the financial clearance for you to go ahead and then award. We have consultants omye agent omo ma projects na ekoso maye. It is the first point of all so only consultant na ubetimi afre consultant no na consultant na lead you into where the contract has been. Yaye meetings ye buy ye wo almost every month ye share consultants na, and we've told them there's even something become friendly gentleman's agreement ewo ho, and gentleman's agreement is a kwame me na me ye but misika akofom akwesi brana beboa me na wie mame na wie a yetua amaw ene bi ayesa e de wie projects ni bi. The one thing is because yen ma omusika no so ni pa ko no ye no kokotena ho say magi misika wie me nkwa it is the consultant no an awarding agent ene betumi apepe ne app akwako hu the problem no hu say oh me de obi fufuro ba ma na yen terminate because the procurement act any contract no signing na as so ni pa ko no o man warning letter so into o man warning letter first one no am second one no paper na up either so ba akoye and as me terminate and one no so we ne saade a any project inti enya no credit say ya ja contract or na kwame new contract ye 406 of the old contracts, you know. Yeah, buy free 2017.
406. And the new ones are hints the Mary.
New ones are and so for it's in the region of the same about as at December June 20 and then June 2020 and then also 424.
Okay, yeah, about these projects also very quickly. But on a light note, what's your chemistry for Prempeh College? And also called Prempeh College.
Near for me, Sefi.
And yeah, obviously the E-blocks were conceived to be day schools. They were intended to be within walking distance in communities. Now a check at most of them will show a complete misplaced siting as they beat against the conception of within walking distance. And then I will come. So why were they all planned to be day schools? By the way, good morning to senior Sefi. He taught me chemistry at Prempeh College. James Kwabna Bonfe Kabila. Also channel pay Sefi. Yenya udin bako Sefi. But this issue about the E-blocks to Yebeba so say Eddington Abanesa and more 46424. But this one says there's a problem with how school boards and management are involved in projects on campuses. In most cases, they are not involved and do not have a clue of what the consultants and contractors have been tasked to do. They seldom see the drawings, let alone the contract. Hence, they are handicapped and cannot do any good monitoring of these projects. You may want to address this or clarify what role school boards and management are required to play. 2 questions. School boards, school management, these are contracts you come on. Do they have any monitoring authority? And the issue about adding tier E-blocks, then to the 406 and more completely 424. Any comments?
Kwame, me da say, sir, Osha, me kai eka say, ya pesi stakeholders involvement. Inchi say, any IPCB bebiano, the headmaster of the school or the head of the institution, as a sort of signing. That is one a year they are into place. Inti a free samre no baby si suba ni no. As a set headmaster, appending his signature. Also because he is the head. It is a headmaster. Ejitum say contract ahana baby do, and then we added pictures. Colored pictures of the project. Kwame na first na neba na say obi timi ye project no I catch you so 60%. No 60%. Obeko no na ade no kra no e na be ye 30%. But no ne consultant no aye kanana no there about 60%. You cannot trace unless say okokokoshe. There are others in so onipa ko na bia o 2 projects. Na wafa kwan bi so. Not the second one no asan ba beji first one ni bi. Now, it happened.
Robbing Peter to pay.
It happened. And said, pictures. Actually, that is how we started. And the headmaster of the school, and I say head of the institution, as I saw it, or countersign. Headmaster countersigning HRS or representing the board at that point. It is a headmaster, or no, ne. Jajinidi so na head no into a catch and ade na ayese ya yajitum say won yesi school na ma won enya GETFund never school ade ba kwa won say GETFund the moment e be si school na wi ya no enye de abiu na GES foaji
inteko to GES
ekoje into na headmaster of the school won here project no it is a project no who certify say ade na correct dia e ba GETFund one of the checks ye de hwe inti ye no ye huni say headmaster na gi atum
na momu ni consultants
ye ba ho me ye ba even consultants ni even the because ye beka the way forward ye ba ho we have consultants we have consultant and ye wo a unit ye first na GETFund no na umadwuma ni nyina na ye purely vetting of certificates ye buy na board no ya sesemu ayese the focus should be on project monitoring and evaluation. And to see America say there is a zonal office Accra the coastal areas ya mo pickups and then SUV the kokoye monitoring dey say omunko ye consultants na chi near project and say net. Yes, another one, Kumasi, an office in Kumasi, and also no, mid Ghana, but for now, no, almost Northern Ghana account. By the end of the year, near Tamale office, and also Northern Ghana.
Into more staff, they say, are on the ground.
On the ground. Yes, to check the consultants and then the contractors. That is the way forward. Because means no, Yebeka na say yeah.
Well, we're doing all of this, but I'm saying a few messages.
Peace FM.
Any the moment so say, Omuno mutie. Inti message say, yebiti bi, nyamani bi ebidiaba. Inti we the opening, Mr. Me say, we're very able assistant to her. Inti mu the noti point CB mami. This one says, please ask the GETFund administrator if they are in charge of a project called Ghana First Project, because it's caused a lot of huge debt. Kokrokoo bawe bulemi. How long does it take to get paid when a certificate is submitted to GETFund? Ni? So the certificate, but how long does it take to get paid?
Mature say, yeah, share that chimu into two, the old projects and the new project. It is, we try to manage the debt portfolio. Omudiano yetuane in batches. Until Amika said the last one that we paid, and then I'm the the next one in the 6 months. The whole thing is by the end of the year when your loan facility because the loan facility we're looking at somewhere in October
next month,
mid of October. Not bond crystallize amaye. That is what we do. You say you bet ya na omone current one abeyepe. You bet this time no munyina no aba apa afa de wo de ba near samba be see 2 to 6 weeks in mu. Into if you all projects and new projects abe saying 2 to 6 weeks. No ababeji.
Into 2 to 6 weeks. Edu from Techiman had a interesting question by it ties in with Techiman Audima Sisiano about senior Mankasa Moya Muzona offices near there. Or say if a contractor hasn't been paid. Interesting. If a contractor has been paid but is still not on the site, whose responsibility is it to go look for the contractor? Edu from Techiman. At this point, in one end responsibility. Consultant. Okay. All right. Now, this one says there's an abandoned e-block at Osenase in West Achim Municipal. So, why not this e-block project in my? Is it the Ministry of Education? Is it the Assembly? Maybe I'm find it out. But Bibi-san, where do they go?
The e-blocks in there, make I say a World Bank, any Ministry of Education, e-blocks. Inti, any World Bank, the and even World Bank no crown is still through the ministry. Into Bibisan is the ministry that they have to go and then check.
Maybe so we on the side very quickly. GETFund, more than small scholarships.
Coming back your scholarship there, that's man and no they can because the infrastructure and I may buy the last time I may buy me car scholarship once and I infrastructure credit to be percent and Kenya
80 scholarship for Mpamtre and Yamamoba. Yabeba Muba another day.
Yabeka who was some say kwa. But I'm call website information.
What's your website address?
GETFund website. Information.
80 just type in what getfund.org. getfund.gov.gh. Okay, in Pamcho, one of the questions about scholarships. No, Monko getfund.gov.gh. I'm sure you'd find all the information you're looking for. Chairman General Achim Asafu SHS in Ebuakwa South doesn't have a befitting dormitory. The dormitories are left with windows and painting. Our students are in classrooms converted to dormitories. Lobby for us to get it completed. GETFund is some contract to contract. University Practice SHS Cape Coast. Almost some here renovation of old classrooms. GETFund contract directly. It's in the patch of lobby through the Ministry of Education. Monfanfaho. Na ono de obema financial clearance muska. yɛbɛtumi abɛyɛ mo classrooms no ɛbɛtumi abɛyɛ mo dormitories ne adeɛ nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔ ama mo na yɛahwɛ nea yɛbɛtumi ayɛ. Anyway, it's here kasa about more projects so far. Anything else you'd like to add? The way forward, especially.
Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Your projects in a me percent yɛhwɛ mmienu bi are very unique. You see new university new model schools complete from the scratch. And we are 7. And there are 2 existing ones as well, and also they count. But the new ones, we have a creative art school. It is the first in Ghana. Yes, you are so.
Creative art school.
Creative art school. And you back also and also a model technical school, and also from the scratch. And you 5 and also a science based. Now Kwame, so share picture now. Kwame F.
Now, okay, say creative art school. What exactly?
Kwame, and also you say the first of its kind. Near Percy, and say secondary school no. Yeah, SHS no. Sa school ni there. A best started actual BB about journalism. A bachelor BB about music. A bachelor BB about directing. A bachelor BB to say, Ufriwa no atwaso na ukonafti. There will be a curriculum for them. It is one of its kind. It is for the TVET activities. No,
I'm a TVET ambassador, so I'm happy to hear that.
Yes, and even the unsamikasi or 2 million. There is a new one and so and also a TVET Excellence Center, and also Baku and Yinem here. Achimeninem. And about also Pechi number 2. It is
Pechi number
1.
Number 1.
Pechi number 1.
Pechi number 1. Ashanti region. Okay.
Ashanti region.
Because your name they say here.
Italian contractors being there. There's the first 2 years this year. There's another 3 I know so no we intend to do. Now 2 no our country more at the moment. A prefab. And also over here on the picture that also a hot no fair.
And the prefab the tentem ebeko.
Tentem. Yeah, the platform Omanpenyi Aquakokate sword for it. Yeah, the platform na wie. Eba ya ni ahyehe anywhere ye. Na ade ba kwa wom no say. Ye wo ebia 3 basic a year courses ebia ye beye wo sa TVET center no. But ye ba locality 2 key models bi wo ho a ye beye to benefit the indigenes na ewo ho no. For instance, Pechi number 2 say on the galam say wo area mu ho. Inti jewelry making ebeye something that will be taught a unique. Inti ebeye ma jewelry making akọ a standard higher enye the blacksmith there na ewo says omon polishing ye de nimdie ba betare ho. Near yachre say you can go to Pechi number 2 and then you get number 1 and then you get a quality jewelry that will be trained. Say oba baby to say enyinam no so no near food processing food processing electrical installation, garment and tailoring, woodworking. These are some of the ICT and unique. Every center will have an ICT, a basic, but as soon ubia ne die ye be locality ye ne sanka kranka center of excellence.
I see. Talking about enyinem me mama bi wo ho Mama Felicia so unim Jofel so unim Jofel dia now ni Mama Felicia enti Mama Felicia ne ebusuafo wa enyinem Jofel catering fo nyam chiamo ye say ende Mama Felicia dankwa a birthday enti Mama Felicia unkwa so former CDS General Dankwa ne ebusuafo nyina se nyankopon enhyira obebre Mama Felicia awo Jofel ebi wanyinem nti no ye say GETFund papa na say and your name or magic be wo. In the meantime, na me bisa about my pest scholarships. My fifi muka craving. Inti GETFund, Ghana Education Trust Fund. I'm saying, men canon brofuki tuebi. The Ghana Education Trust Fund is accepting applications for postgraduate, that's masters and PhD programs, local scholarships for 2020-2021 academic year. Inti mo pese mo yemo masters, any PhD programs or universities wa Ghana. Say local scholarships say Ghana here for 2020-2021 academic year. Almost say omwe bie kwan audio application beba. Ye bie kwan no Tuesday 15th of September, 2 days ago. Closing date Thursday 15th October. So go on to the website. It's there on the website, getfund.gov.gh. Please go and apply now. If you're interested in seeking a scholarship for a local program, master's or PhD, go to the GETFund website, getfund.gov.gh, and apply now. Closing date is the 15th of October. Boss, na okay bibiaka home.
Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Apart from TVET, no.
Yes.
Your supply buses pickup funded by GETFund. Pickups 840, buses 35 seater 100. You procure 70 seater buses and also 250. Motor bicycles 1,005. And 7-seater state wagon cars and also station wagon and also a 4-cylinder 22 pieces and a 8-cylinder 6 pieces. And no chino so kwame wo hwe nkonya ya supply edi akwa kwame se wo picture na wa hwe wo boze nkonya na efe pa enye ye titidie na kwame yiku school no na ayi o na mimi wo ayi na me ben wo kakra
oh I see
so wo ayi na wo ni table ni chairs no quality ones and no bank bags 52,000 mattresses also 104,000. So we have common room chairs and so on. 34,000. Mono decks 214,000 and over. And then teacher table and so on. 4,280.
And when you scan and say the idea,
Kwame ni na ye loan no. Some catch us a young kwajemra ni young farmer me bibi pa.
And memra more.
Kwame ade ba ko a na make about make us see a fluctuation wasem.
Yeah.
The fluctuation component na aboye no. Projects na ya within that process. As I'm speaking right now, 1,666 projects within this short period.
Interesting.
1,666 no. No, we've been in the non-fluctuation payment. It means that we are making a savings. So if you base it on the 40% now, every 100 BI you was saying 40%, 40 of that is free. That is what it means. If we pay within that, apart from some contractors and so on, what is happening is that we are making a lot of savings. If you see 200 classroom blocks GETFund in 80 free. That is what it means.
Here's something that will make you smile. Okay, about CSIR and BRRI, Building and Road Research Institute. Now, I'm director sending messages. I'll see CSIR, BRRI as consultants to a number of GETFund projects can attest to the agency, the board and administrator attached to payments of certificates submitted to them. CSIR, BRRI are also impressed about the level of audit that ensures value for money. It's important for the construction industry. Signed, Engineer Surveyor Dr. Daniel Asensu Jembibi, Director. Nti Osi Adamasi. Intino, over to you. Anyway, what else would you like us to know? And sorry, so.
Kwame, me ba aba bewie no. Ade ba ko a mekane say momiemfa nukredie emra yejuma mu. meme enye ho te se anoma kokoni okoko hono insuo no ewa atifi a no aba beach na ase e ba bibisa sa hwan na ekoye sa. The whole problem of GETFund na contractors isu any etwa ajaje no enye administration we NS yaba ye find it a problem to it. Projects are abandoned ya adwen say ye beye ye gusu ye kwame me tuma contractors for say asama amaka no o obako imra me kan kire me say me boa kwame I don't know say won won kan ya say won kan ye so dia ene na kire say nokre ena me ba be kan ye no. Indeed, these are the facts, and I want us to speak to the fact, not to say GETFund contractors into our moka.
When technically speaking, really, there are no GETFund contractors. Only contractors from the various agencies and more financial clients on the edge. Anyway, anope yene GETFund administrator Richard Bwedu and I train Komoha. Na Mijidi said, but Daveni and Sabeka view.
I mean,
so when you want to say
it, we know me second time, third time, the dim,
and the own. It's ever funny, sir. But Mr. Bwedu, you better say no pay. Ne wadaje, Ejumano dos into here. That's when you wadaje. Richard Bwedu, administrator, GETFund, and Moten in Canopy. In the meantime, Adia Penna. Adia Penna Ventures, Ebenda Morton Asylum down. Yes, I no pay Utiemi, Adia Penna, Memoachi, and no pay.